This is San Francisco today with the orange. That's all the fill. The green is the marshlands. And the original shoreline, oh, did I just say original? The shoreline in the earliest records. There's no such thing as original when it comes to landscape or water. So here was a significant bay. That was where the town of San Francisco was created. That's Yerba Buena Cove, or was Yerba Buena Cove, and now it's the area that's now the financial district. That was part of the bay, and about 99% of that water was part of the bay. Just the very far edge where you see a concrete enclosure at the far end of this pond. That is the only place where anything was dug out of the ground. And the reason it was dug out of the ground was to provide an entryway for the cooling water to go into the PG&E power plant that was right there. So the bay was being used as cooling water, which inevitably was being a big influence on what could live here in the waters of the bay. And then all the rest of this was built as a way of controlling the cooling water as it flowed through the plant. This is one of the few places in San Francisco where it'll be mostly salt, because what happens further inland is the sea level rise is affecting groundwater. There's a layer of salt water intruding into the ground, but it's deep into the ground because it's overwhelmed by a layer of fresh water on top that's pushing outward from the city. But as the sea level rise happens, the lens of freshwater on top of it will also rise, and it will make the ground mushy, and springs will pop up, or it'll flood more easily, and so on in all those places. Whereas here, it's just all about saltwater. There's almost no fresh water. Of course, the soils will saturate every winter, but there's almost no fresh water involved in this experiment.